All right, so I was a huge Vampire Diaries fan.
Cool.
I think once the show ended, me, a lot of other fans also really wanted to know what was going to happen with the school. So
Yeah.
how excited were you when this show did get the green light? Because I think fans had been really wanting it.
Yeah, well, I guess Julie had this idea for some time, and we've been hearing about it, and so everyone was wondering if, who was going to do it, and would I do it, and so it was always out there, and so when Julie asked, I was like, yeah, let's do it, let's do this, like let's make this a trilogy,
Mhm.
I'll help anchor that world, Alaric's been through it all,
Yep.
I'd love to see him in the headmaster role, like managing these kids with these unique situations or circumstances. I don't know what the right word is. It's not. I don't want to say like ability because that's too like superhero-y, but it's like whatever. Because you also don't want to say a curse.
Yeah.
Because truthfully, if Alaric were completely honest with the kids, yeah, I think he would just say, no, you're cursed. You're cursed, and you're gonna have to manage it.
Yeah.
And so let's get real. So you're gonna see that, and I think like let's get real. This is what we are. Let's not pull any punches, but let's also not screw it up and get people killed.
Yeah.
And so I think Alaric is very much about keeping everything in order, in balance, and. I think what's unique about the show is you're going to see a whole new realm of bad guys.
Okay.
You're going to have a whole new realm of villain that isn't rooted in the old sort of family line.
Yeah, mythology.
There was always a family that was coming around, coming back to Mystic Falls, and this will be very autonomous, I think.
Okay.
And so you're going to have the school, which keeps a very low profile in Mystic Falls. It comes out every now and again. I think one of the more fun features of the story is that the Salvatore School has this athletics department, and their rivals are Mystic Falls.
Okay.
And so the Salvatore School has to always throw a game because they don't want to give away.
Right.
And that's what I like. So you'll see Alaric and the kids as a presence in the town, but they have to keep everything undercover. Everything's on the DL, and so that's Alaric's big point. Like we have to keep this under the radar because shit will get real.
I was gonna say for Rick, he's never really. When it comes to his love life, it's been complicated.
So
to say
complicated, so complicated. I know.
How are we gonna fix that? Hopefully.
Well, I'm gonna have to talk to Julie about it. Because it's a thing. Like it's a thing. Like we gotta get Alaric out of this. We gotta get him. We gotta get him back on Tinder. We gotta get him like.
Right? Are we gonna see him swiping left?
No, but I joking aside, I would love to see him fall in love.
Yeah.
I would love to see him cultivate a relationship with a wonderful woman that the audience trusts.
Mm-hmm.
Like he trusts her, the audience trusts her, and I think that trust needs to not be turned into like a gimmick where it becomes like, oh no, I'm really something else. Like I think it needs to be like he has a stable relationship that he loves and protects and becomes defensive of and protective of, and maybe has to keep a secret from her. I don't know. I don't know, but I would love to see him with a partner.
Okay.
I really would. I think it would make him stronger. I think the world would be stronger. Like he wants to find a model figure for the kids.
Right. I was gonna say, where does Caroline kind
of
fit into that? I know
Julie
said we'll find out kind of at the end of the originals, but
I don't know. That's why I think it'd be kind of cool where you like maybe see Alaric developing feelings for this person, and then Caroline comes back to town, and then it's like, well, how do you and I'm not saying he's necessarily fall in love with Caroline because it becomes a love triangle, but it just becomes a different relationship where it's like, all right, what about custody? like do you have weekends right now? Like this is my girlfriend, like this is my baby mama. Alaric's baby mama, vampire baby. Anyway, sorry.
And being a father now, or now that Rick has been a father for so long.
Yeah.
How has he changed, and what is the dynamic with the daughters? Because it sounds like they're kind of a little bit of a hellfires themselves.
Yeah, well, that's what's fun about it. Like, I'm just kind of discovering this now, where you're like, oh, this is Alaric, like raising defiant teenage daughters who have very powerful abilities. And you just kind of ducking and bobbing and weaving when they get angry, like things get thrown.
Right.
And so but you see him temper them. You see him relate to them and love them and nurture them and hear them and then have to like juggle different relationships because the daughters are jealous of Hope because Alaric has to tend to Hope, and Hope has a lot of special demands, and so there's this struggle for Alaric's attention and how he manages that as a father while keeping the school in order and everything hidden. So he's got a lot on his plate to manage, you know, and so it would be nice if he had a good woman to just help him keep that in order.